What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today you join me for another one of our gaming wheel videos, where this week we are in, well, probably long overdue, a LEGO franchise title. And not just any LEGO franchise, we are in LEGO Marvel Superheroes from, I believe it was 2014. So just as a disclaimer, I'm currently playing the PC version. The only problem with the PC version is that you have to actually use the, you pretty much have to use the keyboard, because I have tried connecting the PS3 and PS4 controllers, but what they tend to do is they just activate the second character. So for the purpose of this video, I will be actually using the keyboard, but it's not too much of an issue. Now, the main purpose of this video, I will be honest, is maybe a bit of exploring in New York. We did play Lego, so we did play Spider-Man a couple of weeks ago on Gaming Wheel. But this time, now we're actually going to have a look at the Lego version of New York. So obviously this version of New York is a little bit more, what do you call it? Fictional, yeah. It's a little bit more fictional than the previous one. Oh, and yes, for the purpose of this video, I have got music turned off, because I don't want to get some copyright strike. Oh yeah, you get boss battles as well, I forget about that. So, first off, we end up at the X-Mansion, so pretty much the X-Men's house, and actually, yeah, why not?
Mutants, the cooperation in your termination would be very much appreciated.
Ow. To use a different attack, so that's okay. We need E, I think. Yeah, that's the one.
You look like an odd one. Not a mutant, are you? Mutant, the cooperation in your termination would be very much appreciated.
Also, the other thing is I have unlocked every character in the game, because I have completed it, so we need...
Mutant, the cooperation in your termination would be very much appreciated.
I think we need 4. Where is he?
Mutant, anyone? Anyone here a mutant? We'd very much like to destroy you.
Ugh, can't wait to shut him up.
Mutant, anyone? Anyone here a mutant? We'd very
Oh,
much
yeah,
like to
Taskmaster.
destroy you.
This was before I knew who Taskmaster was.
Mutant, anyone? Anyone here a mutant? We'd very much like to
Oh,
destroy
4's probably near the top. Where is it?
Mutant,
There he is.
the cooperation in your termination would be very much appreciated.
Oh. Oh, maybe it's enter. Sorry.
Mutant, anyone? Anyone here
No.
a mutant?
There we go.
We'd very much like to destroy you.
And there he goes.
Mutant, the cooperation in your termination would be very
Oh,
much
shut up.
appreciated.
Stupid Sentinel. So, yes. So the back isn't too much. So you just got like a maze. Just drop down. That's a bit better. There we go. So there's the helicarrier top. That's the raft over there on the left. Looks quite a bit different than the Spider-Man version, I have to say. Then we just got some generic areas. I believe this is Kingpin's tower, if I'm correct. Yeah, in the Spider-Man PS4 game, I believe it's on the other side of the island. But there are some differences. Yeah, Fist Tower. So in this version, you got the Fantastic Four Tower over here. You've got the Avengers Tower there, where in the Spider-Man game it's further north. You've also got Oscorp. You've got obviously the Empire State Building. got Marvel headquarters. There's the Statue of Liberty. I believe there's some other things around here too. Something like that. Oh, you can. One other thing you can do. You can. Where's the monorail? Sorry, not monorail. The subway. I think it might be in the. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's Hank Pym's tower. I think one thing you can actually do is, I believe you can actually ride the subway. Just wish I knew how you turn. Oh, there you go. It's not exactly the fastest the camera turn around. Anything else I'm missing? Come on, turn around. It's not the easiest to fly. Tell you what, let's change character. Let's go. I'm going to presume. Oh, this is their version of Town Square. Quite a bit different. One other thing I do quite like is the voice acting in this, because they do actually have some of the original voice actors in this. Because you do have the original Wolverine from the 90s comic. You do have where is he? Not Kirk Connors. You do also have. Oh, it'll be A, wouldn't it? That's the chair. Annoyed by that. You also have the original. You have the original voice actor, Clark Gregg. So you've got Clark Gregg actually voice acting Agent Coulson, which is quite nice. Obviously they did make they made two sequels technically. They made Lego Avengers and they made Marvel Lego Superheroes 2. Which one would I say is the best? I would say story-wise, I'd probably have to go with Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 as the better of the stories. Also, the good thing about Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is that some of the levels are actually more split than the first one, so it's not doesn't take as long to complete a level, so it's a lot easier to take breaks, if that makes sense. Although the one thing I definitely do prefer about the first one is, like I said, it's got some of the original voices, and also it has it has New York, so that's immediately a huge plus. The fictional world does have a New York, kind of, but you can't beat the original. You can't beat the original New York. So just to finish off, well, the one thing I do miss about Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is Spider-Man can move a lot faster in the game, in the sequel. Soho. Oh, that is an actual district. Stark Tower. So yeah, and this one's called Stark Tower. In the other one, this is the Avengers Tower. Which is the way to climb. I'm just gonna fly up there. So I'm gonna use the Mark 6, which I think overall is my favourite. It's my favourite of the armours in this game. I'm just going to fly to the top of Stark Tower. So this one is based a little bit more on the. This one's based a little bit more on the MCU version rather than the other Avengers Tower. And I think that's kind of where I will leave it for today. So there was a look at Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. So let's return to the wheel to see what we will be playing for next week's video. So now that we've just finished playing Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, it's time to spin the wheel to see what we will be playing next week. However, I should actually just say one thing quickly. As you can see on the wheel, over the last few weeks, the wheel has been slowly getting lower and lower. That is because I've decided that next week's video will be the last in this current series. Gaming Wheel will probably return next year in 2020, but for now I've decided it's probably best that I end the series before we completely run out of games altogether. Also, it means any new games that I come across can be added at a later date. So, it will be one of these 5. Oh, and actually I'll announce what's happening probably afterwards. So, we've got 5 games. Let's see what it's going to end up with. And it looks like the series is going to conclude with Age of Empires 2. So, I did play a couple of Age of Empires games, but this was many years ago. So it'll be nice to jump back into Age of Empires 2, making a video for the finale. But just in case some people don't want to watch next week's video, I think I might as well explain what's going to happen. So next week's video will be the last in this current series, but there won't be a roulette wheel at the end. Instead, what's going to happen the following week is we're actually going to start a proper playthrough series of a game. I have a rough idea what the series is going to be, but I don't want to announce it yet, just in case things change last minute. So, so over the Christmas period, we're going to be doing some game playthroughs rather than like random wheel spins. So, I hope you look forward to that. So, there was another episode of my Gaming Wheel series. If you've enjoyed this week's video, then please make sure to like this video and subscribe to know when my newest content will be coming out. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and for now, this is SliferKing, signing out.